All right, hey guys, it's Jen with Surviving Teaching Online. Today we're going to do a couple short videos, but the first one we're doing is how to take an assignment that you may have had for your students last year and simply assign it to them using Microsoft Teams. So you'll see here our demo class on the screen. I already set up a channel called Assignments, just so all of my students' assignments can go to one location like their notifications. When you create an assignment in Teams, it will give the students a notification that they have something that was assigned to them. It defaults to the general channel, but my general channel for my class is usually filled with announcements, student questions. So I want it to go someplace else. I'm going to make an assignments channel. To do that, I simply clicked on the three dots next to the name of my class, and I added a channel. That's it. I added a channel, I called it assignments, and then I hit add. So in order to actually assign something though, I have to go to general. All of my actual functions are under general. So at the top, you're going to see assignments. This is where you're going to assign students work. The first time you open it, it's going to ask you to get started, and then it will take you to this screen and you hit create. So you have the option of doing something from existing, a quiz or an assignment. If you have a team set up before and maybe you've set up teams in the past and you want to repeat an assignment, you can do it here. Also, if you teach 4 or 5 sections of the same exact course, you can assign it to one class and then go into each individual team after that and simply use from existing and copy and paste your assignments to each team quickly. So today we're going to just use assignment from scratch. And I'm going to call my assignment today Jazz Artist Project, which was one of the ones I used last year. Instructions. If I touch that, I can copy and paste in my instructions if I want to. So if I have my actual project, let's say I have this project here and I want them to do step 1. I can copy everything here with Control C or right click C, and then I can paste it directly into my instructions. Now, some of the formatting isn't perfect, but it's there. You also, instead of doing that, could simply add resources. So if I wanted to add, by clicking this little paperclip thing, if I wanted to add that entire project from this device, you can do it from OneDrive, Class Notebook, any place. I'm using my desktop right now. I'm going to simply click on Jazz Artist Project, and I'm going to open it. And as soon as it finishes loading, we will click Done. So I copied and pasted just the first step, which was due May 1st, here into the text. You could copy the whole thing. 6 pages is a lot though. So that's when I might want to just include it as a resource. I'm going to assign it 100 points because that's the percentage I want for today. I'm going to assign it to my period 3 demo class, all students. You can also just assign to 1 student, 5 students, or a group of students. Okay, the next feature is don't assign to students added to this class in the future. Now, if you're going to do a longer project, I would probably turn that on simply because if a student joins your class tomorrow, let's say, and your project goes for 4 weeks, if you don't include them, they won't be able to see this or submit. So I'm going to put assigned to all students added to the class in the future. You might want to do it only for big projects that take long periods of time, or maybe your class syllabus, something everyone should sign. You can always go back and edit to change this later if you get a late student. Even if students have already submitted it, you can still go back in and edit that. My due date, I'm going to select, let's say, Friday, and I leave my due date at midnight. Assignment will post immediately, late turn-ins allowed. You can click this and choose your settings for your specific class. You can schedule to assign it in the future, so you can plan things out for a week or 2 in advance, and it will push it out when you want it to. You can change the due date and the close date. I don't have a close date because I accept late work. If you don't accept late work, you might say, I allow late work for 1 week. And then after 1 week, it will say late turn-ins will be allowed until that time, and then it will lock it. They can't submit it. So I'm going to turn that off because I allow late work, and click Done. At the very bottom, settings, it says post assignment notifications to this general. I don't want general. I want my assignments tab. So I'm going to click on edit, and I created my assignments channel there on the left, you'll see, and I want all my notifications to go to assignments for students to see them easier, and hit done. Now, if I'm not sure this is what I want or the final draft, I can hit save. And when I hit save, it's going to show you in your drafts by using the little drop-down arrow that my Jazz Artist project is there. If I want to go and actually assign it from the draft pile, I simply open it back up and I hit assign.